Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and make sure to check out our Dreamers Pro podcast that we have pinned in the comment section below. Let's get into this topic here. Yesterday, LeBron James turned himself into the biggest laughingstock in the NBA for 24 hours. Why did LeBron James do that? How did LeBron James do that? Well, yesterday, LeBron took it upon himself for whatever reason to go on Twitter and react to his son, Bronny James, being removed from the 2024 NBA mock draft and put in the 2025 mock draft. And then he went out there and basically cried and whined. Why can't we just let the kid be a kid? Let them play. All of this stuff doesn't matter. Meanwhile, as the same LeBron has been hyping up his son every single day, telling him, which is fine, by the way, telling them that, oh, my son could be in the NBA right now. He could definitely play for the Lakers. All of these things, right? He's the one putting him out there. It's LeBron. No one else but him. But then the minute you get some negative feedback, all of a sudden we need to stop talking. And a lot of people, everybody called him off. Everybody, because you're the first. Here, listen, if you have a child and you decide to put that child, whether it be a baby, whatever it is, and you start putting that child posting on all over social media, guess what happens? People are going to have opinions. Some are going to be like, man, that's a really beautiful kid you have. Another one will be like, man, that kid looks really annoying. You can't sit down and say, oh, no, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for saying my child is so beautiful. Then the next person say, man, that child got a big head. We need to leave kids alone. Why'd you put the child there? Why were you? So you only want positive information being said about your kids? You're an idiot. Then get off the internet. And a lot of people are looking at LeBron like, bro, what is wrong with you? What is really wrong with you? Like, what are you doing here? You look like a serious hypocrite. One person came to the channel and was like, why are you reporting bad news? I'm like, this ain't bad news. This is just news. However you decide to feel about it is your damn business. This is news. Everybody's talking about it. Once again, LeBron is embarrassing LeBron James fans. It must be tough. It must be tough. I don't know. It must be really tough. I'm a Kobe guy. Kobe was very, very intelligent, well-read, very smart. When he spoke, before he talked, before he would say anything, he would think. Very articulate, deep thinker, sharp guy. So nobody had to be worried about him, Kobe Bryant, saying something that's ignorant or ridiculous in public. LeBron, man, LeBron fans, y'all, it must be tough for y'all because every week or so, or every 2 weeks, LeBron's saying something that got all of us out here scratching our heads. Like when he said, "Oh, I don't want to go to, I don't need a parade. I don't want to." Like, what are you even talking? We had LeBron fans on the channel be like, "Yo, bro, stop the cap." And these are LeBron James fans. So what happened? As you guys know, a lot of people in media sit up there twerking up all over the place for Clutch Sports and LeBron and all of these guys. And one of the people that used to do that was Colin Cowherd. Colin Cowherd was one of these guys that would constantly go out there and say, oh, I think LeBron is better than Jordan. And all of us be sitting there looking at him like, bro, what are you on right now? So what happened? Yesterday, something interesting happened. The Herd, they did a segment on LeBron's comments. And to my surprise, and the surprise of many, Colin Cowherd ended up calling out LeBron James for his BS. And I was like, well, damn, you grew a pair of cojones. So for those of you who didn't hear what he had to say, I want to play for you now. And we'll come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what Colin Cowherd had to say about LeBron yesterday. Take a listen to that there.
When my son was 5 years old, he's going to be president of the United States. By the time he was 12, I was hoping he'd be president of a frat house. And then by like 17, you're like, I hope he's a happy kid. And that's not to say my kid's not a home run and a great kid, but like we're not reasonable as parents. Like everybody thinks their kid's going to be this, that, this. You know, kids are kids. Very few people accelerate to the top of anything. And LeBron James has been upset because people have been pushing back in mock drafts that his son Bronny he doesn't make these mock drafts. He's not getting drafted. And LeBron James goes to social media, Twitter, X, and says, can y'all please let the kid be a kid and enjoy college basketball? Put the work in. Because this all started, ESPN had removed Bronny James from its 2024 mock draft. It now projects him to go in 2025. So let's be honest about this. LeBron James started it. LeBron's the guy in January that said Bronny could start for the Lakers right now. Okay, you started the expectations. Right now, USC is a bad team. They're 11th in the Pac-12. Bronny doesn't start for USC. USC and UCLA, I think they played this weekend. Two teams can't score. Okay, Bronny's not an NBA player. He may become one, but LeBron's got to be honest. He's the one that put it out there. He could start for the Lakers right now. I want to play with my son. He said it 3 years ago. So Dad ramped up the expectations. My takeaway on Bronny, I've watched him play twice. I don't think he's explosive at the NBA level. I don't think he jumps off the television when you watch USC. Sometimes you can't even tell he's on the floor. And he had a cardiac arrest before the season, which I think is the most important thing by a mile. I just don't think at this point he's an NBA player. I think he's athletic. I'm sure he's got some intangible, smart kid like his dad. But I don't see it. I don't see an NBA guy right now. But let's be fair about this. You know, when you put your kid out there, I've had people send me tapes of their son at 11 years old, high school football. Hey, can you give them some publicity? Yeah, I can. They're not as good as you think. Are you comfortable with that? Are you, Dad, comfortable with that? So you put your kids out there. I've worked with people who want their kids to be broadcasters. They're like 12, and they send me tapes. Hey, could you help him? Yeah, I tell him to work harder. He's not very good at 12. Are you comfortable with that? So you put your kid out there. You got to be ready for like mock drafts. I'm not joking. I've had people send me tapes on their high school athlete kids. Can you give them some pub? No, I can't, because it wouldn't be nice and they're 12. So I'm trying to be fair with LeBron, but you put a kid out there, and I mean, USC's bad, and I don't believe he starts for them. So of course he's not in the mock draft. All right? I think that's fair. But I also understand that dads are dads, and none of us are reasonable with our kids. Over the course of time, we're like, hey, they're happy kids, they're great kids, they're curious kids.
So you heard what Colin Cowherd had to say there. Listen, I'm shocked. I'm shocked because Colin is a LeBron James apologist. But for him to go out there and basically say what every normal person was thinking, I was surprised by it. But it wasn't just him. Almost everyone in media yesterday disagreed with LeBron. We're talking about Stephen A. Smith. We're talking about Colin Cowherd. We're talking about Shannon Sharp. We're talking about Emmanuel Acho. Everyone, at least the people that I saw, disagreed with him. Why LeBron does this, I don't know. I don't want to believe that LeBron lacks that much self-awareness. I don't want to believe that LeBron thinks that we forgot the fact that he's been the one promoting Bronny James all over the place. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that LeBron thinks we forgot all the comments that he's been making about his son. I don't want to believe that. You were the one that said he could play in the NBA right now. You're the one that said he could be on the Lakers right now. You said that. No one said anything. The minute they put out that thing, all of a sudden you can't handle the fire, and all of a sudden, like, what do you want? Are these people not allowed to have an opinion? So if the draft was this year, and let's say he doesn't go top 10, let's say he goes 20, they got to draft him in the first round. And if they don't draft him in the first round, you're going to put out another tweet? I understand he's a father and he loves his kids. We all love our kids. All of us do. Now, I don't think LeBron loves his kids any more than the next person. I don't think LeBron wants his kids to succeed more than the next person. The thing is, if you're going to put your child in Front Street, be prepared to get a range of opinions on them. And for you to be shocked that it happens, especially when you're the one that's always pushing them out there, you look like a serious hypocrite. That's why everybody came. Again, why LeBron does this, I don't know. I don't know what comes over LeBron James to cause him to do. I don't know what it is. I just don't understand. And you could tell it was a knee-jerk reaction because the minute he put it up, he deleted it. A billionaire. Do you know that they're billionaires that before they even say something online, they got like, okay, hold up. Before you press send, let's think about this first. And then you sit back. You're LeBron freaking James, man. You brought all of that negative attention to yourself that was totally, it could have been avoided. But LeBron fans, that's your man. That's y'all man. Y'all have fun with that. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. Peace.